Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home of the New Mexico State Aggies, and we have a showdown coming up in the land of enchantment. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blue Hens offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Blue Hens in the hurry up. Finds his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on him.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The play-action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Lots of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, you can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. To the air on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. He lost one down the sideline. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Delaware. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. And nothing in college football is easy. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He breaks a tackle.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground. And
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's loose. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Quickly out to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They want to get this defense on its heels.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Strong, firm tackle. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll go back to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, what a cut! He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Slams ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Aggies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 25. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Gomez. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Gomez. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies! offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to throw on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. It
breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Davis. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Gomez. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It's complete to the left. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Hold. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. pulls and fires complete. He'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Gomez. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Running back searching for a hole. Spins away from the defense. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is the team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Ripping through the defense. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's down.
I love it when they slip it to the fullback. He's a guy that, blocks a lot, so always in the box blocking, and then you sneaking by the...
Oh, it's picked off.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. He wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Nice move there. Shakes off the defender. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes one man miss. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's on target and complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Gomez. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. New Mexico State has it first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now on second and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll give it to the back. Oh, what a move. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. caught near the sticks. It's Gomez. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Turning it on. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Aggies will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Big fella moving. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight ends set on third and goal. He'll sneak it. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And the pummeling has started.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Got his man on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Motion from the wideout. Breaks the tackle. Now facing a third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll get rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Blue Hens are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to slam it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now it's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to swing it on second down. Still looking. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Dell. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Pressure coming. Hauls it in. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
You still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the option.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Gonna look downfield again. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Going for it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Obvious thinking here. Get the two-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Looking to throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Trying play action. He's got his man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Corner's going to give them room. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.